What is bacteria? Well, according to current knowledge, bacteria is a singular bacterium. It can be any of a group of single-celled organisms that live in enormous numbers in almost every environment on Earth. Bacteria is known to live in diverse environments such as deep sea vents, beneath the Earth's surface, and of course, inside the human's digestive system. Now that you know about the basic definition of bacteria, you may be wondering, what is the basic structure of bacteria? What does it look like? Bacteria is labeled as a prokaryotic cell and is known to be simpler than eukaryotic cells. A basic prokaryotic cell is generally known to have 9 organelles. The first I will be discussing is the capsule. It's a layer of polysaccharide, and polysaccharide just means tightly bonded sugar molecules. This protects the bacterial cell. The second is the cell wall. It's a phospholipid bilayer. The third, the cell membrane, is responsible for diffusion of materials between cytoplasm and the environment. The cytoplasm is surrounded by a cytoplasmic membrane. It's basically the soup of bacterial cells. It's made out of mostly water. Ribosomes, or the home of the protein synthesis. Ribosomes play an important role in bacteria. Plasmid are DNA fragments containing code for antibiotic resistance. This helps the bacteria stay alive. The storage granule stores nutrients that the bacteria needs. Nucleotide holding genophore, that's a lot. Well, this is where their prokaryotic chromosomes are stored. It also stores bacterial DNA and RNA, and it has no membrane. Last is the flagellum. This allows bacteria to move spontaneously. In order to truly understand what bacteria is, we must also go over what a eukaryotic cell is. So, what is the basic structure of a eukaryotic cell? Well, let's review. This is a basic eukaryotic cell. That green stuff is the cell membrane. That gray stuff there, that's the cytoplasm. That's a nucleus, and that's a mitochondria. Those are new. Those little yellow things are the rough and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. The white things over there are the peroxisomes, and there's the ribosomes, centrosomes, microtubules. Don't forget the vacuole. Last but not least, lysosomes. That's a eukaryotic cell. But what's important is how the structures of a bacterial cell differ from the structures of a eukaryotic cell. Let's make a Venn diagram. Bacteria carries the genetic material in the nucleoid, while a eukaryotic cell carries its genetic material in a nucleus, which has a membrane. They both have genetic material though. They both have ribosomes, but the bacteria has a flagellum, and eukaryotic has a nucleus and a mitochondria, and bacteria has capsules, and eukaryotic has endoplasmic reticulum. Oh my gosh, this could go on forever. Basically, the eukaryotic cell is much more complex than bacteria. As you can see, there's a bacteria and there's a eukaryote cell. So what different types of bacteria exist? Let's review the 5 broad types of bacteria. First, we have coccus. This bacteria grows in the noses and on the skin of humans. It is known to be responsible for illnesses such as strep throat, toxic shock syndrome, and the scarlet fever. Coccus is also known to cause the formation of boils on humans. Next, we have bacillus. Bacillus bacteria makes its home in the human body's intestinal tract. And while harmless at home, bacillus is known to be extremely dangerous outside of the intestinal tract. Bacillus has been a weapon used for bioterrorism. The next type of bacteria is Vibrio. Vibrio is known to reside in aquatic environments, and while it sounds virtually harmless, it is responsible for the formation of cholera, which has an estimated 100,000 deaths each year. Spirillum is number 4 on our list. Spirillum is shaped like a rigid spiral and is commonly found in mucus-lined tissues or viscous environments. Spirillum causes Campylobacter, which is currently one of the main causes of diarrheal illness in the US. You can find spirillum in poorly sanitized places, and it can also grow from raw or poorly cooked poultry. Number 5 on our list is Spirochete. This sneaky bacteria is shaped like a corkscrew, and like spirillum, can be found in mucus-lined tissues and viscous environments. However, Spirochete is known to cause the sexually transmitted disease of syphilis, and in addition, can be traced to Lyme disease. Now that we have 5 types of bacteria, do these bacterium have dramatically different structures? I'm happy to report that while different types of bacteria can have small structural differences, all bacterium has the same basic structure. A basic structure which we have already gone over. This is the basic structure of all bacteria.